Good evening, everyone. Today, I'll be discussing a portfolio assessment method. When we say portfolio, it's a purposeful collection of students' work that exhibits the students' effort, progress, and achievements in one or more areas. So, first, when we make a portfolio, we should ensure that they have a title and also content pages and our reflections why we should do this for portfolio assessment. Portfolio assessment is one of the several authentic and non-traditional assessment techniques in education. It is gaining popularity since early 1980s. In the purpose of growing clamor, one area of application of portfolio assessment is in the accreditation of experience toward the degree of judge. They have expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditations program. So in this portfolio assessment, they are also using uh, they are using two types of portfolio assessments, which is instructional or working portfolios and showcase portfolios. Instructional portfolios or working portfolios are formative in nature. They are also allow students to demonstrate his or her ability to perform a particular skills. Features of portfolio assessment. Number one, a portfolio is a form of assessment that the students do together with their teachers, and teachers guide the students in the planning, execution, and evaluation of the content of the portfolio. On behalf, portfolio assessment is a term with many meanings, and it's a process that can serve a variety of purposes, and the way they interact in every step of the process and developing of a portfolio for the students. And number two, a portfolio represents a selection of what the students believe are best included from among the possible collection of things related to the concepts being studied. And a portfolio can be examination of student selected sample of work experiences and documents related to outcomes being assessed by the teachers, uh, and also having an important considerations to the portfolio. And number three, a portfolio provides sample of the students' work which show growth over time. And portfolio have been used for a large scale of assessment and accountability purposes. Vermont and Kentucky statewide statement for a purpose of school to work transition. And number four, the criteria for selecting and assessing the portfolio content must be clear to the teacher and to the students at the outset of the process. So if the teacher is given the instruction to the students, they must be clear and the students will follow it easily. Purposes of portfolio assessment. Number one, matches assessment to teaching. Assess other components of the students' form abilities based on the classroom discussion. So the teacher must need to ensure that the students are listening to them to clarify the instructions and the students will follow it easily. And number two, has a clear goals. Decide on the beginning of instructions and are clear to the teachers and students alike. So during the discussions, teachers must need to ensure that the instructions are clear and students was easily to catch up on it. And number three, gives a profile of learner abilities in terms of depth, grade, and growth. Number four, total of assessing a variety of skills not normally stable in a single getting for a traditional testing. So when we are making our portfolio, we need to ensure that we have enough tools or materials to make our portfolio. And number five, develop awareness of own learning by the students. Number six, caters to individual in the heterogeneous class. Number seven, develop social skills in the development of their own portfolios. Number eight, develops independent and active learners. And number nine, motivation for learning and thus achievement. Number 10, provide opportunity for student-teachers dialogue. Essential elements of the portfolio. Number 1, cover letter about the author. We need to ensure that we have an author, and also we need to put our reflections about the knowledge. Number 2, table of contents. We need to ensure that every pages have a number. And also, number 3, entries, both core. We need to improve, or we need to make a unique portfolio. Number 4, dates of all entries. We need a proof or pictures that we made this portfolio. Number 5, drafts of oral or written products and revised revision. Number 6, reflections at different stage in the learning. So we need to put it in our portfolio. What did I learn from it? What did I do well? Why did I choose this item? What do I want to improve in the item? How do I feel about my performance? What were the problems areas?